I was gonna... Well, welcome back, whatever. I was gonna do 7 episodes of these, but nope. I am lost. I've been lost off screen for some time now, and I figured whatever. I'm gonna wander around and see what happens. I'll tell you more about my crappy job that I quit. I'll tell you about my last day, and then if I remember any stories while going about that, then I'll tell some more. So, my last day. It was a half day, so it was pretty happy. I got to go home pretty early. It was there for like 4 hours. Pretty cool. I liked it. So I was already enjoying. Oh, I don't remember all of this. I was enjoying my day already. I was just happy. But then something terrible happened. They were low on cash register folks, so I was down there and I did the whole thing, you know, transactions and all that. Some guy who was probably semi-homeless. You know, I think he had a house, but he bought one of those things where they needed like a receiver to, I don't know, like the old signals that you get. You need like, because you can't watch it with these new televisions because you can't use the antenna. Anyways, public stuff, and you know, he's telling me how his thing doesn't really work on his boat, I think. I don't know. He lives on a boat. He was pretty shaggy looking. Oh, whoa. What am I doing? What's with this? Oh, that's disgusting. So yeah, he's telling me about that. Really weird, eccentric guy. He spends at least 15 minutes talking to me about just stuff. Nothing even of interest, like his breakfast and just how, you know, how he's gonna plan his week. He was very weird. He was talking to me. He wasn't talking. It wasn't a conversation. He was talking at my face. That's about it. It was just, I didn't even need to be there, really. He was just talking to my face. Anyways, everything gets done. I give him, finally this level ends. I give him everything he needs. And he goes out the door, and they check receipts where I used to work. And less than 5 minutes later, he comes up, and he's livid. He's like, "Where's my receipt?" He's yelling at me. This guy that was cool and telling me all sorts of weird stuff was yelling at me. He was being such a douchebag in like 10 minutes. He was cool, and then he got douchey just because he didn't have his receipt. And I felt bad. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I should have gave it to you." And he, you know, let me look through my register if I have it here. I was pretty sure I gave it to him. And I asked, actually, at first, and then I went, "You know what, can you check?" Because he had a backpack. He brought a backpack. "Can you check your backpack?" And he was pissed that I suggested that he might have it. He's like, "Of course I would know where I left my blah, 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 blah." He was being a real D-bag. It's just, that, again, that's why I kind of hate people. 10 minutes of me looking around, making a speculation, because he's getting louder and louder every 10 minutes. And everyone's starting to look by this point, and I'm waiting for like my supervisor to help me out. But my supervisors, they suck. They were totally trying to avoid that altogether. It's like, I don't want any part of that. So after a little while searching of him half-assedly looking into his backpack, I told him, "Did you try your back pocket in your backpack?" And he kind of reluctantly opened it, and then he saw it. And that epiphany that he's an asshole kind of kicked in. He went, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a long day." And I was like, "Oh, no worries." But inside I was like, "It's been a long day, so you took it out on me? A guy that's getting paid some crappy wage while you sit around watching TV, you dumb a-hole?" So anyways, it started off bad. The day started like that. And I was already like waiting to quit at some point. I was like, I gotta leave here. I just do. And then right after that, after I was done with all that, they asked me to check the bathrooms. So I'm like, okay, bathrooms aren't so bad. Just look, see if there's toilet paper. Done. Sort of mop up or sweep up any tissue paper on the floor. Good, done deal, over. But today was a special day. Today was a giant middle finger to me day. It was life going, "Hey, you know what? Things could get worse at any moment. So I checked the stalls, and on the handicap stall, I don't know if this was a joke or I should feel bad because this guy totally just couldn't make it into the toilet because, you know, it was the handicap stalls for. Anyways, there was raw, like wet, very wet diarrhea just there on the floor, just there on the floor. And I was gonna clock out in about an hour. I was just about to leave, and I'm like, and I know if I cleaned up this diarrhea, I was gonna be there for another hour and a half because it was wet. And I'm like, if I use a mop, it's just gonna smear it everywhere. I'm just gonna get diarrhea everywhere. No matter how much water, I need something. I need like a heavy-duty vacuum to pick up this mess of a diarrhea somebody left for me, this present. And so I did the most reasonable thing, and I went to go talk to my supervisor, and they asked me if I cleaned the bathroom, and I said yes. I sort of did. I kind of moved the diarrhea more to a corner, and I covered it just in like toilet paper and stuff, so whoever had. Anyways, I quit. I didn't pick up the diarrhea. I quit. I just couldn't. I'm like, no. I was already thinking of quitting that week, so I went, you know what? No, I'll quit early. I'm not dealing with. I'm not dealing with this. Ain't nobody got time for diarrhea to pick up on the floor. So I was like, I quit. Diarrhea made me quit my job. I couldn't handle that. I'm gonna die now in the game. What's circle do? Oh yeah, this. So that was my final straw. Just crazy hobo white guy, just hobo guy, just going, hey you, and it just, you really get to see cultures. Very interesting. It's just like versus like Caucasian and Black and Hispanic and Asian, and just how these different types of ethnicities approach things on average. It was just very interesting. So. It was. I had no time for diarrhea. Just had no time, so I quit. I kind of regretted it, like a little while after doing it. Like I went home. I kind of laughed. I was like, somebody has to pick that up, but not me. And then I, took a shower, relaxed, took a nap, went to bed. And then the next day I woke up. And my mind is sort of like, get ready for work's mindset. And then I realized I wasn't working, and I'm like, what am I gonna do for... Anyways, I had a bit of a panic attack, because I'm like, oh crap, money is important. Remember that, boys and girls, money is important. Try making as much as you can of that. Don't be dicky about it, like going, life revolves around money. No, it doesn't. Just have fun and enjoy the people around you. Anyways, concerned about money, freaking out. Long story short, like within that day, luckily I got an email from some art school I applied to that they wanted like a tutor, so I might be doing that. Yeah, well, I am gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be working at art school, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be teaching the people how to draw, or not teaching. I'm gonna be a tutor. I'm gonna be helping the teacher with that. So apparently there was a lot of people who applied to that college course and they just needed a tutor, and I was like, yeah, I'll help. I mean, it doesn't pay a lot, but yeah. So yep. The moral of the story is, if your job demands you do deal with diarrhea, I guess if you want to, feel free to. And no, it's not. Don't quit. I mean, if the job's important to you, I just can't. That's my straw. Is I just can't deal with diarrhea. I just can't. I can't deal with someone else's excrement. I know there's dirty jobs out there, and there's people who really, they're willing to get their hands dirty, or they just have, can't be picky. And I can't be picky, but I am, because I'm just this douchebag who doesn't know any better. So I should. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I just can't. I just can't. There's a car. There's a stupid... Anyways, I just can't deal with diarrhea. It's just not in my nature. And I'm stuck. I don't know what to do in this game. Oh, this game, really? So, yeah, I don't even, should I? No. This is definitely, nope, I'm looking at my clock. Not gonna last past either this or the next episode. I'm hoping something comes up, but it's a lot of the same. I love Adventure Time. I love it so much, so it hurts to say that. It's not fun. It's so painful. Oh, no. Oh, I almost died. How did I do that, though?
This is for me.
I'm invisible.
This has cinnamon bun written all over it. I bet.
How did I do that? So, what's another story from work? What's another story from work? I don't know. I can't think of any. There was so many. It was. Oh yeah. We had to. It's a sort of a new policy now. Like late night, if you work late night. Even after your shift is done, you have to wait until the store almost completely closes, because what happens is they have to count all the money in the safe. Because apparently, like a month before I started working there, like I think around Black Friday this happened, some dude just ran off with like $12,000. Well, one of the one of the guys that works there ran off with a buttload. Well, 12,000 is a lot, but it's not life-changing. It's like you can buy a okay car. That's $12,000 for you. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a thousandaire, so I can put maybe a down payment because I have 100,000 for a house, or get a really nice car or a okay car. I can vacation somewhere. That's what a thousandaire can do.
This has cinnamon bun written all over it.
I'm at the point where I'm not necessarily. I would wish for be a thousandaire. I would love to be a thousandaire. I used to be a thousand. Just economy sucks. Used to be that. I am 100aire now. Barely that. I'm like, I got $100 in the bank. Yeah, 2, 3. I would do that if I was a thousandaire. I would splooge all over this game right now or whatever. I'm totally lost. Come on, game. Why is it? Nope. Whoops, I pressed circle. Only entertaining part about this game. I like the crazy... Oh.
Snacks.
So... yeah, okay, crazy stories. So yeah, we had to stay for like an hour or two after it closed, just because some guy ran off with a big chunk of change. So whoever watches this and they work at like a cash register or a store, I respect you now. I mean, I've always did. I mean, it's not a fun job. It's terrible. I did sales and stuff like that, but it's just, that was not fun either. It's just not fun. It is. So if you see somebody at the you know, like your supermarket or something, and they're taking a little long, just a little long, or they're having a hard time, or they didn't find the right thing, just give them a second. Give them a second. They're having a hard day, and they have it's just they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot. They probably cleaned up some guy's diarrhea because some other a-hole decided to quit, which was his job before he decided, you know, I'm not cleaning, and he quit, and now they have to clean that guy's diarrhea. Just give them a minute. So that goes out to the grocery people or the people who work at stores. Good job.